Alright, let me make sure all of my voices and everything are turned on. So we're going to start with this, and I'm going to do Arcadian after. Alright, let's do that. First stop is my island. With the winds. Oh, Alphino. Quick, repair all. No, I can't. I'm not on my homeworld, so I can't sell the Fox Mount immediately.
Every day, more and more people regain their memories of their lost loved ones. No longer will beings like Calix be able to manipulate their fear and ignorance as he once did.
Yeah, Alphino, I don't know about that.
That being the case, Alize and I have come to a decision.
What you guys gonna do this time? Go back to Garlemald.
We will depart Tural in the coming days.
Yep.
Other nations must be informed about Alexandria, a necessary step to ensure lasting peace. Then we shall return to Garlemald.
That's where you belong.
Our experiences here should serve us well in the ongoing restoration efforts.
Good. That's where you two should be.
However, one pressing matter remains. Calix's summoning ritual was tied to a concept of his own creation. Ascian involvement is assured, but we have yet to ascertain the extent of their influence on the Ninth.
Yeah, we know there's a few left still.
I have done what I can to treat the enthralled and those still afflicted with Levin sickness. I may now devote my undivided attention to an investigation.
Ishtola, I have a feeling you're going to be the main character next expansion.
Let us know if you turn anything up.
Ishtola about to be the actual main character for once.
It's Erenville. My time in Tural is at an end, and so I'm headed to the harbor now.
I'll see you in Mara City at Erenville.
We'll meet again. Of that I'm certain.
Wow, they're really trying to
Until
send
then,
people
I wish
off.
You safe travels.
You could have let me know in time to see you off.
And pull you away from more important business. Perish the thought.
Erenville, come on now, man.
Hey! What do you think you're doing?
Oh, that's
Sorry to
Lamont.
interrupt,
There you go.
but I thought you'd like to know. I've detained the fugitive.
Good job,
He
Lamont.
promises to tell us before he sets sail, only to try and sneak aboard his boat with nary a hug goodbye. Cold bastard. But there's still time before they weigh anchor.
Thanks, Radical. Lamont making sure we can say goodbye to our good old buddy Erenville. Appreciate it.
That boy. We should make for the harbour ere he wriggles free of Lamachi's grasp.
He would, he does not, no, there's no shot of that.
If we're heading the same way, we might join him on the ship. Good company is always welcome on a long voyage, is it not?
What? Now? I haven't finished packing.
What are you packing?
Knowing you, the essentials are already accounted for.
Yeah, I'll mail you the rest.
Fine, if we must. But you're helping pack the rest. And I hope you've decided on a souvenir for use.
I have several
A souvenir? Euless needs help rebuilding his country. He doesn't need a souvenir.
If not execution.
Yeah, she did steal his link pearl.
Krile and I intend to remain here with Y'shtola.
To continue our study of the key, naturally. By all accounts, Preservation's facility promises to yield some answers.
Shale has been conducting a more thorough examination. She may have insights to share.
Oh, Shale.
Then why not invite her along to see everyone off? Surely she'd want to be there too.
Come with me, Sphene. Sphene, I won't leave you behind. I don't care what you say. You're invited to the next expansion if you want to come with us. World data could not be obtained. That's no good. Hey guys, look at it. Look at it. Look at it. 126. Apparently, I needed this button more than I knew. Little by little here. There we go. Yeah, it repairs inventory by inventory. Repairs complete. It works. That's so good. I think I need to buy more grade 8 dark matter. Nice. Nice, MB. Oh, whoops. It's over here. Oh, Shale. Unironically, somebody in my RuneScape clan's name is Shale Gunner. And I have no idea who they are. Concern. Rather bereft if you go all at once. What you got, Krile? Aw, Krile, it's like watching her kids. Krile, it's like Kyle watching her kids go away. What news, mister? Can't imagine you brought an entourage along simply to say hello. Any good to be on their way, are they? I'll join you. I owe them thanks on behalf of Oblivion, after all. And here I thought you would protest against being parted from your work. While I am curious to see what emerges once every piece of the puzzle is in place, the majority of the files we've unearthed are encrypted. There's little else I can do until the computer's finished with them. Besides, unlike our friends, Containment Complex 1029 isn't going anywhere. In other words, we won't be getting any answers today. Afraid not. It's going to be a while yet. Then we shall depart for Tuliyollal forthwith. Even Lamachi's strength is at its limits. Without further delay, then. Command panel gonna be nice. Repair all command panel. It's almost like our game actually gets updates sometimes. Every time I hit a load screen, I'm concerned. Alright, let's go say goodbye to Erenville. Only sometimes, though. Once or twice. Here and there. No, Dawn Trail's been really good for quality. But I mean, it's pretty funny if you consider it. World of Warcraft is finally waging war on add-ons, and 14 is the one relenting and just kind of waging war, but waging war in the way of if you can't beat them, join them. Which I guess WoW is kind of doing that too. They're like, hey, we're getting rid of all that, but we're just going to add it into the game. And 14's like, it's never been allowed, but we'll finally start like actively taking inspiration for it. They're kind of, they have different ideas, but they're kind of approaching it the same way. I don't know, 7.1 through 7.3 story has been pretty good. At least Alfino and Alice were considerate enough to inform me of their plans in advance by link pearl. Some people we know would have burst out of the crate mid-voyage. In any event, I shall wait here until they finish their preparations. I shall wait with you. Yeah, 7.1 was 7.1 had the Koana part that was kind of slow.
There they are.
Thank you, Ramza. Let me add
You look
that.
well. No lingering effects then?
Ah, I'm hale as ever. And busy with work.
I imagine there's no shortage of affairs to put in order. Are Kona and Galulja faring well?
Ah, I'm sure they're fine.
Kona is off to survey our nation and its peoples. He wants to consult with local representatives and hear their thoughts on our policies. And Galulja's really taken to his training. I feel like he's been spending more time with the Landsguard than me lately.
Good, he can come with us next time we go to the Final Fantasy XI raid.
Standing here, I cannot help but remember the day of our arrival in Tuliyollal. The rite of succession feels so long ago.
We knew not of what would happen between my father and Zorolja, nor of Alexandria and its queen.
Yeah, summer vacation.
It was to aid a naive claimant that you came to Tural. But you've done so much more for me. For the entire nation of Tuliyollal. We owe you a greater debt than we can ever repay. But that doesn't mean we can't try. Whenever you need an ally, we'll stand with you.
Allow me to echo that sentiment.
Echo.
Not only will you
Sorry, I haven't used the
when
echo in a while.
I awakened a stranger in my own land. You extended your grace to Alexandria again and again. And on behalf of myself and my people, thank you for curing the ailment that for centuries tormented us.
I'll look forward to our next visit.
You can thank the
I'm
Porksies.
sure we'll have exciting stories to share with one another.
They're really trying to make this like a full-on
Ever since I introduced
Dawn
you to
Trail
Clement,
send-off
you
already.
faced no end of hardships. Many of them her fault.
He's right. He's right. Itches chin. I mean, he right though.
Yet I feel no remorse.
Oh.
Only gratitude. For without your aid, I would not have had the chance to say goodbye.
You were just about to leave without saying goodbye.
Nor vowed to explore every corner of the world.
We're gonna see a lot of Erenville for the next several expansions.
To see what we haven't seen. Shall we?
I have a feeling we're gonna see a lot of Erenville. Guys, just use the Aetheryte and teleport. Why are you taking a boat? Bird. Bird. Bird.
Rest assured, upon arriving, we shall make it a priority to visit Tataru and assuage her myriad fears.
Okay.
I expect the sight of you two will be a balm for her worry-laden heart.
Safe journey. And remember to enjoy it.
Will do, Shale.
Give my regards to Oblivion.
Thanks for the resub,
And
Shadow.
thank you for all you did for my mother.
Yeah, I gotta go see Alpha and Omega's new locations. Gotta go find them. Bird. 2 birds.
back soon.
No! Sphene, you're coming with me.
Send off. Now, time to get back to it.
Duty ever calls for she who loves her realm.
Right. Though, if you need a break, you're always welcome to visit Tuliyollal. I'll give you the grand tour. I guess they're really over. Your adventures in Tural. I'll remember our time together for the rest of my days.
I'm sure I'll see you again eventually.
Aha! Power resolve spotted!
The Landsguard is looking for you. It's sparring time!
Oh, good thing you're here then. Can't miss that.
So let's go already! Everyone's waiting to see the Vow resolve in action!
Sorry, I have to go. Till next time.
Ruler of a nation dragged off by 2 small children. One of 2 rulers. Hello, Landsguard.
And thus do they take to the winds.
Now we will take to the winds too.
Their own paths and their hearts.
Yeah, I don't think that's Jonathan Bailey. Does not sound like Jonathan Bailey. He's too busy doing other things. He's too busy being a superstar. Maybe it's just because I haven't heard him in a while, but pretty sure that's not Jonathan Bailey. No, no cat napping, cat fighting. Big fight cat. Well, it's our turn to take the next step. The question is what direction? That matters matter. I'd like to discuss with you. Yes. Let us discuss where we go. Where we go, Krile. Erenville has been added. If I may, I think it prudent to discuss our future plans. We are liable to hinder the dock workers if we linger here. Perhaps the beach would be a more appropriate venue. I'd love to go. Listen, oh, we're finally getting our summer vacation. Except that it's raining right now.
Tis truly a beautiful place to
It's raining right now, Sphene.
An endless ocean and ever-changing sky.
There's no sky. It's all rain.
First time I saw them, I couldn't believe my eyes. It was like I was walking among images from our oldest records. And beyond that horizon are more lands and more people. That one I still struggle to imagine.
You want to come see him, Shell?
We ourselves hail from beyond that horizon, in fact. Rather, most of us do. I merely thought I did. Oh, that's right. I can only imagine how it must have felt to learn you're a native of our world.
Sort of? I mean, not
The fact that I
really.
wasn't born
Like,
in the
yeah,
land
but
where I've
no,
spent
you were
most of my
born
life
there.
Has taken time to sink in. 'Twas
You
not
were
until I met
born
my parents
there,
in
but
living
you know your
memory
ancestors.
that the truth of my origin began to feel real. Your experience is not unlike mine. When first I awoke,
The realm everyone spoke of sounded nothing like
Excuse
my
me.
own. I had to walk
Excuse me.
its streets, live and breathe it, before I could accept and embrace my new reality.
And for me to embrace mine, I need to learn more about my people, the Milala.
Well,
We should come upon more information in the course of studying the key, but as Shale's investigation of the containment complex is still ongoing,
I've done the variant dungeon.
would you
I can tell
mind
you.
if we sought a different avenue of inquiry into the history of the Ninth?
I have no objection. What we learn will deepen
Definitely
our
not
understanding
Jonathan
of the
Bailey. 100% not
Agreed.
Jonathan Bailey.
My curiosity extends well beyond our duty to assess Ascian influence.
If it is knowledge of the Ninth's past you seek, I have an idea where to begin. Alexandria was originally part of a landmass known as the Mist Continent.
Final
This
Fantasy IX
continent
lore.
had been left in ruins in the wake of the storm surge, with Alexandria the sole nation to survive the devastation.
The calamity of lightning that ravaged the world.
Aye. Per the sources we recovered from the Underkeep, though the conflict between nations was destructive in its own right, it was Levin that dealt the final blow.
No place was spared its fury, and all was chaos in the castle town. We tried to evacuate the people in airships, Otis, the knights and I, but we couldn't save everyone.
Echo flashback? No. Just normal flashback to the final dungeon. I'll be streaming for a while still. Mad face.
Those who survived gathered within the barrier, and we took in as many foreign refugees as we could. Yet, despite the dangerous environment, our system showed that there were some few souls who ventured outside the barrier, into the lands beyond.
Beyond? But we thought that was impossible. I was under the impression the star was scoured of life, that man could not survive outside the barrier.
Going by the records, the storm surge extended to every corner of the world. Nothing and nowhere was spared. If
But
anyone did survive out there, it would have been an unimaginable trial.
I'm sure they were fine.
And yet, those people must have been going somewhere. What if there was a refuge? A place that weathered the storm surge
Treno?
and rebuilt over the intervening 4 centuries.
I think all 3 of the bosses in Mistweek were the
Given
3 bosses
Alexandria's
underneath
displacement to
the weapon
source,
shop?
We had neither
Am I remembering
cause
that
nor
correctly?
opportunity to survey the remainder of the continent.
Living memory remains physically in the Ninth. If we seek a means of egress, other than the portal connecting it to Alexandria, perhaps it might lead us to the Mist Continent.
Yeah, I think all 3 of the bosses in the trailer were the bosses from underneath the weapon shop in
Living
Final
memory
Fantasy
was not
IX.
transported here despite being a top Everkeep. In which case, it may have been a physically independent space all along.
Meaning, another point of egress could well exist.
That's gonna take some getting used to, man.
And if it does, someone has to be maintaining it. The mechanical soldiers, for instance.
Shall we have a chat with them and see what they know?
If it please your majesty,
Yeah, you're coming with us, Fiend.
will you accompany us? If we do land upon the Mist Continent, I would feel much more assured with you at our side.
I would hate to see you obliterated by some lightning beast.
As would I. Let us make every effort to ensure none of us suffer such a dreadful fate.
Don't worry, I got you. Sexiest man alive can't be the sexiest cat man alive. Gotta pick one. Now that that's settled, I'd best be off. Still need to check the decryption errors periodically, so I can only step away for so long. Fuck, I'll have plenty to share next time we meet. Until then, oh, Sveen! The rest of us make for the potential foray and meet at Laynode Nemo. I'll see you guys there. I'm not going to mess with my glam all that much ahead of doing anything in the patch. Keep my Final Fantasy XI glam in play. This clerk has made itself available to answer our questions. Clerk PX0093. If one wished to descend to the surface from here, how would they typically do so? Living Memory is currently detached from Everkeep and is operating independently while supported by its aerial suspension systems. Thus, both lift and lay node-based transit is currently unavailable. I apologize for the inconvenience. Despite its ability to remain aloft, perhaps Living Memory was never intended to function in this state indefinitely. So we're out of luck. Not necessarily. Lifts and lay nodes were likely preferred modes of transportation, but that does not preclude the existence of others. In the event of an emergency, how would we evacuate this facility? Consulting emergency systems. Living Memory's airship remains prepared to deploy should evacuation be necessary. Would your Majesty like to appropriate it? An airship! I know of a train that we can get. Yes, please. As soon as possible. With your Majesty's authorization, the vessel can be ready for launch without delay. Allow me a moment to execute the bypass protocols. Well, that was easy. Safety tests have been successfully completed, setting the Gate of Remembrance as initial destination. Vessel is en route. Vessel is en route. I love it when my vessels are en route. Getting to it right away. Is that my ship? It is now. It was purpose-built for Living Memory. However, it was modeled after the vessel your Majesty used during the Storm Surge era. A replica. Still, it does me good to see it. We will see the rest of the 9th. I will deploy the gangway for boarding. This way, please. In order to reach the surface, we must pass through the storm clouds. I advise you to brace for turbulence. We're exploring the 9th. They got us out of Tuliyollal immediately. They were really like, no, really, we're leaving. We need 5 minutes. We need 5 minutes to get you out of here, alright? Not like a Namek 5 minutes, like a real 5 minutes, okay? Oh, just drop me off here? That sounds fine. No worries. I'm sure we won't get hit by lightning. I mean, we have the scales, but even still. The scales are for ether, not for just being generally blasted by... Oh, I guess it is for being blasted by lightning. I take it back. The what Alice? Yeah, I mean, it's a good thing you have it. A lot worse would be happening if you didn't. Though not to the extent of the 13th, the etherical imbalance here is severe indeed. It does serve to impress upon one the marvel of the barrier. The lightning in Heritage found is tame by comparison. A land where Levin reigns. Yeah, that can't be good for us. Close enough. Welcome back, Thunder Plains. That that's crater is literally where Alexandria... my brain didn't even process that. That's where Alexandria used to be. Beyond... Oh, looks like that's Mistwake. There are no structures, nor any sign of survivors that I can see. I suspect the crater made this area unsuitable for habitation due to the increased risk of flooding. Then we should look further afield. In which direction do you think we might find a settlement? If we're at the edge of the Alexandrian territory, the closest city would be Treno, should it survive. As a city-state built on a harbor, it was a nexus of trade and remained neutral throughout the war. The Alexandrians always felt fortunate to have it as our neighbor, so to speak. Not unlike our Radzat Han. Yes, Alphino has spoken of Radzat Han before. It's near the South Sea Isles of the Milala homeland, correct? Funnily enough, it was also Treno where the Milala first found a home in our world. Truly? Yes, and though the Milala population elsewhere grew, most continue to feel a strong connection to the city. I'd like to think that some remain there to this day. I mean, it makes sense. Cleric PX0093, is this ship capable of taking us to Treno? I shall run a flight simulation for the route to Treno. 1 moment. Simulation complete. There is a near 100% probability the ship would suffer catastrophic mechanical failure prior to arrival due to the ambient lightning. My apologies. Well, thank you for checking. If we cannot fly, then we shall have to walk. Treno lies beyond the mountains, but there should be routes that spare us having to climb. The cave system, for instance, assuming it hasn't collapsed. Let's try there first. Well, that's gonna be Mistwake. Into the Mistwake we go. This tunnel appears intact. Though we have no way of knowing what it's like further in. Mind you stay alert for beasts as well. Given the barren surrounds, they're surely ravenous. Mistwake, now accessible. Dungeon time! I got us into the dungeon real quick. Sure, you guys are coming with me. Let me hear that music. Banger alert. This is a really good rendition of this theme, too. Yeah, this looks like Quan's cave leading into Treno, which makes sense. This is almost certainly Quan's cave. Yeah, this is. I mean, yeah, look at it. That's Quan's cave. I mean, I recognize it any day. Where's the Zodiac thing? All right, let's drag him back. No, I always do it the NPCs first, because they usually have some fun interactions. I mean, it makes sense geographically speaking that a cave through Quan's place would take us in there. If I recall correctly, I mentioned it earlier. If I recall correctly, all three of the bosses are the monsters from underneath the weapon shop in Final Fantasy IX as well. Obviously, the Behemoth is, but I'm pretty sure the other two are also that are featured in the trailer. Yeah, the winged horse was there. I forget what that mob is called. I'm gonna save this gauge for the next spot. Yeah, traverse Quan's caverns. The Electrope Mine, and we're back in Final Fantasy XIV. Quan definitely didn't have an Electrope Mine in his caverns. I'm mostly sure of that.
Brace yourself.
Bracing. Goodbye, Quan.
Take that.
Take that. Well, interestingly enough, the Surf Bros, their monster is Gizamaluke. I don't know if anyone noticed that on the site, but the Surf Bros, what's it called? Their monster is Gizamaluke. Well, I haven't finished it yet, RPG, but definitely a recommendation. Don't worry, I like to put Graha to work. They don't get his whole grotto. I'll save my song for the start of the next one. Don't worry, they make sure I get to do plenty of work. By the way, I love that of all the bard bugs they've never fixed, the reverse direction Layden's Bite has never been fixed. Oh yeah. There's all three of the bosses are the bosses under the thing. That's a lot of rocks. Earthquake. Auto raid wide? Close enough. Welcome back, Endwalker. The Shattered Lair is sealed off. Oh, that destroys the rocks. Okay. I think we're gonna need those. Ow. Get him, not Jonathan Bailey. Are we gonna get more of these? Guys? Are we gonna get more? Petra breath. Oh, okay. Is it like a soften rage? I'm getting concerned. Soften rages in my dungeons?
I'll heal you.
Double raid wide. In my dungeons?
I'll heal you.
I mean, not that I'll run out of space, but still. Another one's getting destroyed. I guess I should have done that. There's only 2 rocks left. I don't think they're gonna come back. I guess there's soften rages in my dungeons. Oh, you guys aren't just gonna stand in front of me? I actually have to bring it over? Alright, where are we going next? The Treno Lowlands. Oh, wow! Look at the beautiful sights. That's big. Look, you can see the dome. And we're about to go for a big slide. Oh yeah, like we're playing Sonic Adventure 2. It's... Graha, get off me. Oh, we actually have lightning strikes. Stop. Watch out, there's lightning. Wait, Krile and Sphene, did you guys just get roasted by that attack, or am I bugging? I might as well just get to spamming this. I'd have Alice to spam it. She's the irresponsible spammer. I'll be the irresponsible spammer instead, except I'm being responsible spamming. Well, this ain't Evil Force, it's just a path. Treno big. Just gonna have to, we'll probably have to go underneath it. Evil path. I'll just break in the front gate. Get him, Graha. Time to be the soul. This is not going to be very good for my AoE, but this is what you sign up for when you do it with duty support. Hurry up and kill. Kill. I mean, any planet that had a calamity is pretty much uninhabitable on the surface. Outside of small pockets of refuge. Hello, Shiny. Dude, the backward... How have they never fixed this? It has been like this for so... Like, I actually prefer it this way because it just looks funny. Oh, wait, hold on. It's not happening now. Let's try... Maybe if I step in and out. Hey, maybe right here. Oh, I wonder if it's because I need to target the one that's far away. The backwards one always looks so good. Hello, friend. Such a beautiful looking horse. Look at the horse. Hey, it's the main plaza. I didn't even notice this arena was the main plaza when we were in the trailer. Looks like every direction but in front of it. Yep. Can I throw coins? Let me throw coins in the, there, look. I wanna throw coins in it. Oh, whoops, I didn't mean to do that. I wanna throw coins in the fountain. Bio 2. Okay. It's gonna blow up the orbs as it dashes through them. The question is, how big are the orbs? Oh god. They take a lot longer to explode than I thought they would. And then the remaining orbs probably do a big explosion? Yeah. Just sets off the rest of them. The Zappy horse. Nice clean diamond.
Hold still.
No. God, I want this horse as a mount. It's such a pretty horse. I don't like that. Uma Mazepe.
I'll heal you.
Yeah, right behind the horse is always a good place to start. And then you go back towards this spot. Okay. That's a pretty simple pattern to always avoiding it. Start behind it, then follow the second dash, and then move into the second dash. Now let me throw coins in the fountain. No! I want to throw coins in the fountain. Okay, we'll just go play Tetramaster instead. Citizens! Save them! Who in the world are... I mean, thanks! Yeah, that's what I thought. We found citizens! Surely they won't mind if I pull more. I'm sure the citizens won't mind. I don't have a favorite band. I don't really listen to bands. Oh no, that VA change is definitely permanent. No way they just replace him for a patch. That man is way too busy for Final Fantasy XIV now. There's a lot more important things going on now. I'll just save my 2s here. Grahatia is no longer Jonathan Bailey. Oh, damn! Thunderous heavens. These citizens are doing work, too. Look at this. They're winning. Well, they're fighting. Winning is a bit much. Graha, come help. Thank you. I mean, inside this bubble, they might be able to not survive the monsters, but... I mean, not survive the... Well, no, yeah, they can't fend off the monsters, but they can fend off the majority of the Levin sickness. I'm a Fizz-ranged main. Because everyone wants me to play Fizz-ranged. Once willing, now always. Technically, I just play whatever I need to, though. No, don't mute me! Justice for Fizz-ranged! Don't mute us! Well, I mean, yeah. They survived. There's nothing that says they can't survive. Nobody knew they survived. Thunder Gust Griffin. I mean, you did it before, Radical. That's what you did earlier. Just clicked subscribe and then you choose to gift people. Why would it not be viable? I don't understand that question. Hello, Mr. Griffin. Oh, boy. That'll be fun. Yeah, so that just sets all of them off in cross AoEs. Right here. Sub buttons on the stream. You used it before. Human ingenuity is never to be underestimated. Yeah, I'm gonna take this nice big open safe spot here. Keeps saying that as if she has a choice. Hello, tornado. What that tornado doing? Oh, it looks like it's just creating a moving thing for this. I was gonna say, I know there's a safe spot right here. Doesn't really change the safe spots all that much. Big old safe spot. Thank you, Iron. I think that's a gifted sub, actually, isn't it? Yeah. I just realized. I was like, wait a minute. Thanks for the gifted sub, Radical. I'll be way over here. Don't mind me. Once again, I'll be way over here. Huge safe spot.
This should do it.
It did do it. Correct. It was a solid dungeon. That's just the original sound effect. Now, Alisei left. Alisei's going back to Garlemald. I figured that's what the music roll, that would have its own music roll.
And the perimeter is clear. Good work, everyone.
People!
And a big thank you to our helpers, whoever you are.
Of course.
Now, we have a tiny bit of clearing up ahead of us. You know what to do.
Ah, okay. I see what's happening.
Our helpers, were we being watched?
Yeah.
So, the city endures. And it is in much better shape than expected.
Impressive, considering the destruction without.
The barrier's helping.
The people here must have gone to great lengths to maintain all of this.
Now we can give all of them scales.
Their barrier resembles that of Alexandria, though it is smaller in scale.
Ivy, chill.
And not quite as effective,
Hey.
if the breach we witnessed is any indication.
So we can help them!
I fear such incidents may be common here.
Thunderous heavens! It's been years since we've had visitors.
The Malalas! It's all Lalas! It's a city of Lalas! Old Lala! We saw the old Lala in the trailer. I'm right at home. My hat is bigger, though.
I am Krile, the mayor of Treno. Allow me to welcome you to our city. And thank you for the assistance with our little monster problem just now.
Well, I mean, yeah, the Malala are all from the source. They're from Alo Alo. Lalafels entirely are from the source. And this was the first place the Malalas ended up when they first went to the Ninth.
Might I ask your name, miss? Though I have an inkling I know it already.
Sphene.
But of course, I am Sphene of Alexandria.
As I thought. It truly beggars belief. I once heard the strangest of reports from one of ours who went to Alexandria, you see. That despite the intervening years, the Queen had not aged a day. And sure enough, I'd swear you'd stepped out of an old oil portrait mere moments ago. You must forgive me if this takes some getting used to.
Don't worry, we haven't seen very many old Lalas either.
It is an honor to meet you, Your Majesty. I look forward to hearing the tale from your own lips. I imagine it won't be an easy one to tell. But please. What happened to Alexandria?
I see. From your perspective, it must have looked as though we were wiped from the face of the star.
But that's not what happened.
One day, we lost all contact with our people in Alexandria. Scouting parties sent to investigate reported that not only the barrier, but Alexandria itself was gone. Nary a stone to mark where it had stood.
I am not in Sarg, no.
What you must have gone through, not knowing what became of us. But know that Alexandria yet survives, albeit in a distant land. Her and her people.
They're all still around.
I can tell you the whole tale from beginning to end, but first, might I ask your permission to remain in Treno for a time?
course you can. You and your companions have already done us a great service, and are more than welcome to enjoy our hospitality.
Whatever that hospitality is gonna look like, I guess.
How about we continue this at Town Hall? We needn't keep standing in the middle of the street.
I shall join them. Even with the precautions we've taken, it remains to be seen if Sven's condition will remain stable.
I'm sure she'll be fine.
I suspect, however, that the rest of you would rather be out and about. Consider this my blessing.
I'm telling you, next expansionist Toll is coming with us.
Here. The tour of the city is indeed in order.
I presume you have no objection?
No. You would presume correctly.
With your permission, then. Ah, but before we go...
Ivy.
Allow me to introduce myself as well. I am Krile, and I hope to learn more of this city and its people. Would it offend if we were to ask a few questions? Perhaps as we work alongside you, aiding you in whatever ways you may require.
Patori, thank you for the reset. Ivy, chill, girl.
You needn't fret. Treno folk are as friendly as they come. As for aid, if you're willing, you might speak with my grandson Lummel. That was his voice you heard earlier. You'll find him serving herbal remedies to the others.
Do these herbal remedies get rid of ether sickness?
Thank you for your guidance. We shall seek him out first.
Gotta admit, the people of Treno are pretty strong if they're just fighting off all these lightning beasts frequently enough. Alright, that's enough, Jib. Please. It's gone on too long. Do they taste like bourbon? I would like it if they tasted like bourbon. Hello, Pipit. Ah, I figured the town hall was once the auction house. I was like, I'm pretty sure that's supposed to be the auction house, not town hall. Makes sense, though. Ivy, relax. She's so needy. It's crazy to think that in the middle of all this, they still plant flowers. I'm relieved they weren't trampled by beasts. Ivy, go. Stop half standing on... Oh my god. She's so needy. Thanks again for making short work of our foes. If you've gone to the trouble of seeking me out, I can only assume it's for good reason. You want to help me? Odd, but I'll consider it. Before anything else, though, I must insist you drink our signature remedy, Sleepless Rhapsody. Everyone's a fan. You may find it the teensiest touch too sour for your tastes, but it'll set you all right. Just tip it down your throat. Alright, let's see. Mmm. Delicious. I mean, we watched them win a few fights, even.
Well, what do you think? It's a traditional Malala recipe.
Hello, Limul. Refreshing.
That means it's working.
Ow.
I'm put in mind of the gelatin I had at the studium. Nutritious, they assured me.
It is.
I can relate all too well. It's not unlike the syrup leader used to make. Black as pitch and sour as sin. Though, there's no better cure for fatigue.
You know, Raha, going to bed at a reasonable hour would be the best cure.
Nobody does that.
Oh, that's... I do feel shockingly...
Get it? Shockingly refreshed? Because in the 9th it's...
Perhaps it stimulates the body's ability to process ether and hastens regenerative functions.
Indeed, it does. It also counteracts some of the effects of excess lightning, and helps to calm the nerves besides.
Oh, it does actually help with ether sickness. Ivy,
Which is
stop!
why you serve it whenever there's a breach in the barrier.
Our Malala ancestors came from the lushest of lands, so they developed all sorts of natural remedies. We strive to carry on their traditions. And I'm sure you see why. Really hits the spot, doesn't it?
Hits the spot, man.
Now, welcome to Treno.
Malala be smart. I forgot to introduce myself, didn't I? Well, I'm Lemul. That was me announcing our victory earlier. And since Grandmother sent you to help with repairs, you'll know I'm her grandson. I'm in charge of resolving any problems the people of Treno may have. My favorite kinds of work include taste-testing menu items, carrying medium-sized objects, searching for lost possessions of immense value. Oh, and it's a pleasure to make your acquaintance. That's because they are lunar. Ah, yes, the repairs. Are you certain you want to be put to work? If you've come all the way out to visit us, you must have had more important things in mind. You've already helped protect the city. Actually, our goal was to ascertain the present state of the Mist Continent. The whole continent? Did you come from across the sea? Not exactly ethereal sea. We've actually come from Alexandria. Alexandria? Are you quite sure? No, sorry, of course you're sure. It would be rude of me to doubt you. It's not every day we get visitors, let alone from a nation that up and vanished. I know that must come as some kind of shock. Get it? Shock because they're in the nut. But this is our first time in Treno, and we should like to get to know the city and its people. That is why we propose lending a hand to those in need. I see. In that case, why don't you help distribute this remedy to the rest of our people? Ordinarily, everyone would have already come for a cup, but the fiends made quite a mess this time. Might be a while before some can step away from their work. Never fear though, even if the hands are busy, they'll be more than happy to spare a few words for fascinating folks from afar. We would appreciate that. Thank you, Lemul. You're the ones doing me a favor, honestly. Here, take this batch. I'll deliver some to Town Hall so you can attend to areas you haven't seen yet. If we split up, we can spend more time speaking with the locals while ensuring everyone receives a remedy promptly. Could you each take a portion? Rest assured, I can handle it. I too should be glad to dole out a few servings. Let me divide this up. Mister, why don't you make the rounds of the southern part of the city? Raha and I shall tend to the north. Right, let's go and acquire some insights. I love it here on the 9th. This new experience sure is electrifying. You must be one of the visitors Lemul mentioned. Odd place to be visiting, though. Oh, you came to deliver the remedy. Thank you kindly. I was hauling beast carcasses in for processing and copped a good dose of discharged energy for my troubles. Brought on the Levin sickness, something fierce. Still, we don't go hunting outside the barrier. We don't go hunting outside the barrier, so we don't want to waste any part of the creatures that find their way in. Pelts that are highly charged with lightning ether are the most valuable, of course. Tan them with the right stuff, and you can turn them into protective clothing that keeps you from getting zapped. They figured out how to make the scales and everything in here. The beast you felled will all be put to good use. See, the Lalas here are very smart. What are you doing up here, Lotal? You should chuck a coin in that fountain over there. It's supposed to be good luck. Treno has quite a few coin-based superstitions. Comes with the territory of being a trade port. I wouldn't be surprised if the fountain thing was started by merchants hoping for good luck with their sales. That's a Final Fantasy IX reference. That's why I was asking for it in the dungeon. You're that mighty monster slayer I saw earlier. It's an honor. Oh, I gotta change my voice. And you brought Sleepless Rhapsody. Bless you, I'm dead on my feet after that battle. We don't usually have that many beasts breaking through at once. Practice keeps one's skills sharp, though, so in a way I'm glad for it. And I learned a thing or two from watching you. Oh, I can hardly wait to get to work on my grimoire. I've had a number of ideas for improving geometries. The thoughtful application of new learning is what keeps our ancestors' magic alive and She's a geomancer! There's a fresh face if I ever saw one. And what's that in your hand? Oh, don't mind if I do. Safety inspections take priority, but the battle doesn't feel over until I've had a cup of Sleepless Rhapsody. Proud to say that I have some small part in preparing it too. The herbs come from my very own growery. One of the greatest discoveries of our times is seeds carried in by invading creatures can be cultivated into remarkable plants. Plants with the potential to mitigate the lightning's effects. As with many hides as we have this time, not to mention stomachs, it's entirely possible we'll need new varieties of herb among our harvest. Yeah, so they've literally just been harvesting. I mean, honestly, in a world where Alexandria exists, it's not really surprising that other people would have figured out how to survive here. Technology seems to be abundant on the 9th. Between the three of us, we ought to have covered every area aside from Lemur's. Well, the people I spoke asked me to pass something along, but he hasn't returned yet. Shall we discuss what we've learned?
Fascinating. I appreciate your thoroughness in recounting the details.
Yeah, let's go throw a coin.
I too learned much, as I helped to treat the injured's wounds.
No, Ivy, stop.
The Malala's curative magics appear identical to Sphne's. This means that either her tutor was a Malala as well, or that the art had spread all throughout the 9th. Then there are the symbols and tomes, which are highly reminiscent of Arcanima. If these elements indeed originated with the arcane geometries of the South Sea Isles, as in the source, 'tis curious that they have developed in so similar a manner on this shard.
Mind you don't share that with any other graduates of the Faculty of the Arcane, lest they beat you to publication.
She's gonna get rich off this.
Did you learn aught of note, Raha?
I spoke with one of Treno's storekeepers about how they obtain their supplies. Though they are few and far between, other settlements yet exist on the Mist Continent.
With a rail system
facilitating the flow of goods between them.
Well, that makes sense. Now we understand why.
Barrier breaches trigger an emergency failsafe on the main line, so the train is presently stopped at a midway point until operations can resume. There are also maritime routes, but they see only occasional use. Often, as now,
see, the 9th is
surviving.
surviving.
With what is to hand.
The 9th is doing alright.
In addition to this constant state of scarcity, much of Treno's populace suffers from Levin sickness, not to mention the frequent attacks on the city and the resulting casualties. Yet everyone we've spoken with seems undaunted by these hardships. They are not only surviving, they are happy.
No,
in spite of it all.
I'm happy.
Where there is life, there is hope. And when one believes in a better future, a tomorrow even the slightest bit brighter than today, there is naught to be done but build it. Until, stone by stone, a city rises.
It's gonna take so much getting used to.
A noble city with noble purpose.
Is aught the matter, Lowell?
Thanks for the 5 gifted subs, Jib.
I think I've dropped something and now I can't find it anywhere. I'm doomed.
Doomed? Did he say doom? Train?
Oh, is it this by chance? While I was distributing
the dragon
remedy,
radar.
I was asked to pass it along to you.
Yes! That's it! Yes! I'm not doomed.
Is that a tracking device?
Yeah, it's the dragon radar.
You've a keen eye for technology. This thing picks up on the ether of the creatures that get through the barrier.
That explains how you knew when they'd been vanquished.
Exactly. It shouldn't show anything now, but I can switch it on like so.
And unfortunately, it's gonna have a few monsters. Or it needs to be repaired. Well, it's broken.
No, 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 she's going to kill me!
You'll be alright, Lemuel. I'll help.
Say, how'd you like to meet my sister again?
He's gonna pawn it off on
She's an
us.
electrical engineer, so she knows all sorts of interesting stuff.
I take it she also built that device.
How did you know?
Oh yes, that's my sister. She's a genius. Everyone says so.
How will we
And
find
she
the
won't kill
Dragon
me
Balls?
in front of other people. Probably. I mean, wouldn't it be interesting to watch her work? Maybe you can even help. It'd be, you know, edifying.
This
Please.
music.
I beg you, please.
I like you, Lemuel. I like you.
I suppose that's that then.
The only problem with Lemuel is everyone has to accept that it's a Lalafell they like. It's the only problem. At the moment, A&E should be working just past that park. Let us be off before anyone changes their minds. This outfit doesn't have the frog head. Don't worry, the train's already been mentioned by the story. We're getting there.
Ah, our visitors. Thanks for lending a hand earlier, but what brings you here?
This train suplexes us.
Lummel, what did you do?
You know that, advanced monster tracking, what's it? It may be a teeny tiny bit,
You broke it again? How many times must I tell you that we're running low on electro? I'm an engineer, not a bloody miracle worker.
He's gonna pray for forgiveness. He's gonna land in the prayer. Yep, there it
I
is.
beg your forgiveness. I'm on my knees and everything, see?
Yeah, I had to do a front flip for it, though.
And since we have guests, can't you let it slide? Just this once?
We'll just bring you more Electrope. Easy.
He dragged you here just so I wouldn't tan his hide, didn't he? You'd never believe he's the elder sibling. I'm so sorry.
Please, don't be. We're glad for the opportunity to meet you. And Lummel mentioned that you might have some work we could assist with.
Yeah, I'll get you some Electrope.
There are guests, Lummel, not servants. Must we have the manners talk again?
Please don't misunderstand. We asked to help, that we might learn what life is like in Treno. And with your expertise, we also hoped you could tell us more of how the city utilizes Electrope.
I see why we got rid of Alphino and Alice. I introduce you to Lalafell, Alphino, and Alice. I see now why they had the twins leave.
As if Treno had little Electrope to spare. It's difficult to procure, I take it.
We never
Only room
have
in the
as much
story
as
for
we
one
need.
pair of siblings.
And much of what we do have is repurposed. You'll find me digging through the scrap heap whenever some vital device or another breaks down. Repairing that old barrier should be our highest priority. But we just don't have enough Electrope on hand to do a proper job.
Would you like me to bring you some?
And the longer we go without access to the
Lalafino
mine,
and
the worse it'll
Lalafase.
get.
Lalalace.
If only we could scare those beasts away.
The mine. Didn't we just clear that out?
Did we not pass through a mine on the way here?
That's what I thought.
Just the one! Incredible!
So, the mine is safe for mining again?
Yes. You may mine in the mine. It's all mine if you mine in the mine.
Hooray!
Leave the mining to your big brother. All you have to do is fix the tracker.
Oh, that's it.
Yes, very well. If you go, do be careful. And once you get the machinery up and running, make sure to send some Electrope over to the barrier service station.
Ah, I see. Doom Train will try to stop us from making an Electrope delivery.
Though we've cleared the mine, there is no telling what else waits outside the barrier. Shall I accompany you?
I'm so glad you asked. Seriously, I don't know what I'd do if I'd had to go alone.
As we did pass through but recently, I expect Raha can keep him safe without our help. In the meantime, shall we assist Ayane with her repair work?
Yes. Yeah, they're going back to the mainland. Alphino and Alice, and then they're going to go help with Garlemald restoration again. Train is hungry, must eat Electrope. I forgot to ask your names. Do forgive me. I am Krile, and this is Mr. And we're all Lalafells here now. Accompanying Lemul is Grahatia, our own technology enthusiast. It's lovely to meet you. Feels strange putting you to work, but I'd be lying if I said we don't need the help. In the wake of an event like this, I presume a great deal of labor is required to restore everything to working order. The volume of fixes that need making is one matter, but I could handle it if it weren't for these legs of mine. The paralysis flares up at the worst times, I swear. Oh, hey, we can fix that. We just need some porksies. I can manage a bit of shuffling from one station to the other on a good day, but I usually leave racing around the city to my brother. With him off to the mine, though, someone else needs to take care of the lightning sprites. They're drawn to the discharged ether of slain creatures. I'd offer you the detector to make tracking them down easier, but seeing as Lamul has managed to break it again... I do have this, though. Toss some at a sprite, and you can suppress its ability to sense ether nearby. It usually gets them wandering out of the city towards more fertile ground. So we needn't fight them. We find it safer not to. When threatened, they'll siphon energy from facilities we need to keep our medical services running, or emit bursts that overload nearby systems. For that same reason, I recommend you stick to the thoroughfares that will allow you to spot them well in advance. I'd hate for you to be injured while helping us. Understood. We'll want to split up again to cover more ground. Are you ready to go? No! Also, do you think that the Malalas will be fearful of a Yan if I just run through on one? Runs through on the Yan. Where did you get that thing? Where did it come from? Kill it. Actually, they wouldn't want to kill it. They'd want to run. Yeah, with Ozma, too. We have a lot of threatening creatures to present to them. Put that thing back where it came from, or so help you. No, no Tetramaster. How far away can I do this? Not super far. Floats off. Alright, Yan? Yan? Just a Yan running through Treno like it's nothing. Well, there was a handful of sprites. No 7-ups, though. It's important to keep the city free of them. We're much obliged. Krile's taking a while. Being new to the city, if something were to happen, she wouldn't know where to go for help. Would you check on her? She started off in the direction of Town Hall. She took 2 steps over here. Hey, have any of you seen a Lalafell? I know that's not terribly specific, but still. You looking a mite lost there, lad. What I can help with? Looking for a Malala friend of mine. A Malala? Seen quite a few of them today. But if she's your friend, she's a friend of yours. Yeah. He's like, yeah, most of us are Malalas. Presume you mean Krile. Had a grand chat with her earlier. Not to mention, she saved my hide. Can't believe I missed that lightning sprite till it was right on top of me. Thanks to her, I got out unscathed. Bit awkward striking up a conversation after that. Been a while since I talked to anyone I haven't known my whole life. She's a kind lass, good at putting folks at ease, like Miali. I quite enjoyed telling her about the city. When we were done chatting, she went off towards the canal. Had a touch of melancholy about her, though. I wasn't sure why. I didn't think it was something I said, but I knew that if it was, saying more wouldn't help, so I let her go. Reckon she'd welcome the company of a good friend right now. We like these Lalas. Also, Yan. Hi, Krile. You having a sad moment over here? No card tournaments.
Ah, were you looking for me?
Yes.
I only intended to sit down for a moment, but I must have lost track of time.
You sat down for many moments.
Will you lend me your ear?
Okay. When will I get it back?
The source and the ninth. Someday I will have to decide which one to call home. The thought has lingered like a storm cloud in my mind.
Get it like a storm cloud because on the
I've tried
night.
to ignore it. Remind myself that we have more important matters to contend with. But I cannot keep drifting between these worlds forever.
Listen, they're the ones writing it, not me.
When I first learned the truth of my past, I assumed it would have no bearing on my future. The source was my home, and the students of Baldessian my purpose. But after meeting my parents...
Thank you, Jib. Thank you.
It struck me that to simply choose the source would be to abandon them. And not only them, but a home I could have loved, had my life gone as it should have.
But then we never would have met you.
That is why I had to learn more of this place. And the me I could have been.
Later. And now that you have...
I feel even less certain than before. Though we are strangers to them, these people have welcomed us as if we are their own. It's like speaking with old friends. And knowing now the challenges they face, what would it say about me if I just left them behind and returned to the source? Is that who I am?
Yeah, but they have Tetramaster, so it's
who I was
worse
meant
here.
to be? Or is this where I belong?
We have Triple Triad, that's better. They have it worse here. We've kept Ione waiting long enough. Okay, let's get on my Yanin right away. I'm glad you're both back safe and sound. Now we can relax until my brother does the same. With your friend escorting him, he can't get himself into too much trouble, unless he tumbles down the stairs into town again, I suppose. Oh, I'm sure he can get into plenty of trouble.
That reminds me. The structures near the barrier all seem to be designed for Milala. Is there a reason that those in the center of the city are so much larger?
Oh yes. The center is the oldest part of Treno, built by the Hewn and the Eldite before the Malala came.
So, Treno predates the Milala's arrival?
Yes.
The mayor at the time was kind enough to take our ancestors in, and gave them leave to establish their own residential quarter.
Those are very small houses.
Yet I have seen naught but Milala since we came to the city. Where did the other peoples go?
Dead or Alexandria?
Alexandria. In the closing days of the storm surge, when death and destruction were everywhere, well, they believed it would be safer. But Treno didn't have a barrier at first, you see. But one of our industrious brethren had served as tutor in the royal household, and returned to us with knowledge of the barrier's design. It's thanks to him that the city survives to this day.
Survives pretty well, too, admittedly.
Might I ask a more personal question? We previously uncovered some records pertaining to the Milala's past. In them, it was written that the Milala left their paradise of eternal summer when a great calamity froze their isles. Understandably, all were not content to leave their homeland behind. Some attempted to return using the same power that had brought them here, but they found the way closed to them. Never again has the golden path opened that allowed their ancestors to flee to safety. Tell me, were that golden path to open once more, and you were to find the Milala homeland restored to its former glory,
I mean, we could just take them there.
would you go back?
I'd certainly like to see that paradise of eternal summer for
Nimrod,
myself.
welcome back for the 10 months.
Who wouldn't? But it wouldn't be going back. After all, my one and only home is here. Treno, this run-down, beat-up, beautiful city.
You truly love it, don't you?
Do you know what the speaker said when the Malala came to this place? O life, flourish on this faraway shore. Unfurl your fragile petals with fearless joy. Let this sky grant shelter from darkest storm, and here bloom, hand in hand, forevermore. We never forgot those words. Not my ancestors, nor my grandmother, nor my brother and me. That boundless optimism, that communal spirit, that is Treno. No matter what comes or how hard it gets, we'll choose joy over fear and stand together. There's nowhere else I'd rather be.
It is a very pretty city. Alright, that's it. Treno housing when? I'll be the first to ask.
You'd rather be. Perhaps it really is as simple as listening to your heart.
Yoshi P somewhere wincing. I'm sorry, no. There's no way a gunbreaker's pulling aggro off of a tank if they're stanceless. I don't know where you're hearing that or seeing that, but that will not happen. They don't do more than an actual DPS does during the same exact 2-minute window. They're not gonna, without their stance on, pull aggro. That's definitely not an actual problem. Earlier you said your brother couldn't get into too much trouble when he was with Raha, but how much trouble is that precisely? One would think they ought to have returned by now. Conversely, I hadn't expected to see the two of you again so soon. I take it Miali's curiosity is sated. For the moment. I gave her a brief account of the situation in Alexandria, as well as events involving the key. She was most interested in the latter. In fact, it seems she knew of the relic long before we did. Wishes to discuss it with everyone. Would you be able to join us? I should love to go straight away, but we are awaiting Raha's return. As we speak, Miali herself is making her rounds throughout the city. We have time. So, would you like to go fight a train?
We're back! The mine is in working order, I'm pleased to say. Electrope is being delivered for the barrier even as we speak.
I'm sure a giant Doom train won't get in the way of that.
Have you two finished regaling the mayor?
We have. Though she has her own story to tell. Of the key, in fact. We thought you might like to join us at the...
This is an evacuation alert. All citizens, please proceed to emergency shelters. Repeat, please proceed to emergency shelters.
Railway monitoring
The
system.
Doom train is approaching. Repeat, please proceed to
The
emergency
Doom
shelters.
train.
The Doom train? Wasn't that one of Lindblom's weapons of war?
Fucking Lindblom, come on now.
You know of it.
Charles is on the way.
I've never seen it myself, but according to Zelenia, it was an armored vehicle used to transport war beasts to the front. In order to prevent them from running wild ere their deployment, a powerful arcane entity was housed in the engine.
The end of the war didn't slow it one bit. Quite the contrary. Fueled by lightning ether, it's been speeding across the continent ever since. The Doom train and its beasts bring death and destruction everywhere it goes. It's a veritable calamity on rails.
No, it's a hell on rails.
It passed near Treno some years ago, claiming many lives, including our parents. I must go and repair the barrier as swiftly as possible. Without it, we haven't got a chance.
You can't be serious! You'll never finish in time, and you'll be right in its path.
Don't worry, I'll go take care of it.
I have to try. For Treno.
Yane, no!
Unfortunately, she's already said her legs don't work very well.
Services are required once more.
I'll go with you. Perhaps my knowledge of Electrope will be of use.
Yes, I might want to carry her. Her legs don't work very
I wish
well.
I were a fighter like you two. Keep her safe, will you? Please?
While destroying the Doom train would be preferable, we should seek to delay its advance at the very least.
Don't worry, Tola, I got this.
You can't be thinking of fighting it head on. That's madness.
Sir, you're about to be introduced to the main character. Well, now I have to do it.
If your mind is made up, there may be a way. There's a freight depot not far from us. We can use the train that's stopped there.
Won't be my first train.
Raha mentioned that before, did he not?
He sure did.
The Doom train will have to pass through the depot to reach Treno. And since the evacuation alert was only just triggered, we might be able to reach it first.
So, we commandeer this freight train, match our speed to the enemy's, and use it as a platform from which we launch a sustained counteroffensive. Is that your proposal?
Yes.
It'd be better than trying to smash the bloody thing before it runs us all over. And if it might save Ayane, I'll do whatever it takes. Let me drive the train. That will leave you free to concentrate on the fight.
Hell yeah, Lamul.
Lumul.
I need to grab a few things. Meet me by the gate.
Yeah, you better hurry your ass up. If anyone can stop a speeding weapon of war, it's you. But we must also recognize the threat posed by its company of beasts. If its influence is so powerful that even as it barrels ahead, enthralled creatures continue to follow it, then the train may well gather additional minions as it draws near. There's no telling how many will charge at Treno's gate, so we should prepare for the worst. Perhaps Tural and I ought to remain on guard here. I'm inclined to agree. While you remove the head of this metal serpent, we will attend to the defense of the city. Among other things, we must do what we can to ensure the citizens get to shelter before the fighting begins. Godspeed. I'll make a PF for the normal mode here in a second. JPS, thanks for the 43 months. Also, Yan. Good morning, Yasu. Biff just accidentally asked in Crossworld Link Shell, do you want to try and snipe Happy's normal mode? Oh, mistell. LOL. Secrets out, Biff. Honestly, I think it's going to be pretty easy to do that anyway. Right. The place we're headed is Bentini Depot. I just like saying depot instead of depot. Although Treno has its own railway station, our assailants from earlier left it in need of significant repairs. Thus, we'll be taking hover cargo. My friend here has volunteered for the mission, and yes, I did explain the dangers. Depot. This cargo is equipped with a portable barrier, and frankly, I'm great at my job. I guarantee our safety during the ride. What happens once we get to Patini? Well, that's your problem. Certainly is. No, this is my problem. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Do I try to get back on immediately or not? That's the real question. I'm concerned because they extended maintenance because of lobby server errors. So that's rough. Oh, time to fish Karambwans. I'm already at 1,500 Karam. What do you mean no sniping? Just log back in. I haven't even made the PF yet. Well, I mean, the sniping wasn't going to happen because I already know, but still. Yeah, not even everyone got disconnected. Good morning, Tequila. Gonna be a few minutes. Good morning, Rises. Gonna be a few minutes. It's okay. I'm just gonna catch Karambwans. I'm almost at 70 fishing. Oh, I'm like 30,000 away from 70 fishing. Yeah, I 420 just plays. I'm sure it has something to do with the issues they were trying to resolve with the extended maintenance anyway. That's a lot of gifted subs. Thanks, Rises, for the 10 gifted subs here. I gotta DM you. I gotta DM you so you could send me a pizza. And I also need a hair color invite. Let me make sure I've got the name spelled completely right. Oh. I think this is you. Yeah. Yeah, it seems it was just a hiccup. I DM'd you, Rises. Respond to that with the pizza topping ingredient. Dawnbreaker, Ramza? Dawnbreaker? It's my favorite expansion. Dawnbreaker. Yeah, just respond to the DM with whatever curse topping you want. Yeah, this is Dawnblood, not Dawnbreaker. Get it right. We're playing Dawnblood or Storm Trail. Storm Trail works well. Storm on rails. It's alright. I'm just catching plenty of Karambwans. I have 13,038 Karambwanji left to use. I wonder how many of these Karambwanji I can get through today. While there's a queue, I'm going to go use the restroom. I'll be right back. Oh, then I must have... Oh, rises from the ashes. My bad. That's why. I did rise from the ashes. Why is it not showing me your name? I'm just going to copy paste. There it is. All right. Now you should have it. Anyway, be right back. Alright. Let's try that again, shall we? Yeah, I know. I just want to get back to the dialogue where I was at. And I did get your response rises. Oh. Let me know when you're ready to move out. Ready? Then our fearless operator will help you aboard. We make for Bentini with all haste. No. That's not a cutscene skip. We read all that already. That's when we got disconnected.
This is it. You'll be riding that flat car at the rear of the train.
At least
I'll
at first.
be all the way at the front, pushing her as fast as she can go. The Doom train moves at breakneck speed. If we're too slow, it will plow right through us. Speaking of which, we'd best get underway before it does just that. Don't forget you're fighting for Ayane. For all of Treno.
Don't worry, dude. This isn't my first time. So there's an arcane entity inside the train. I wonder if it's a void beast. Because obviously we've seen technology that imprisons void beasts. I wonder if it's similar to that. Alright, I'm making a PF. Ivy, chill. Girl. Stop, stop, stop. Passwords 12... Ivy, stop. 1227. Ivy, I've slept in here all night. Why are you being so needy? Uh-oh. Did Biffalo Johnson not make it back in time? Yeah, we'll probably have a little bit of time to go. If we don't, I'll give it a couple minutes, and whatever we have, we have. Ivy wants to raid. In the meantime, Karambwans. Yeah, right after the server, right after that happening, I figured you probably wouldn't be able to visit. You need to wait until a little bit more time has passed. Whenever there's a mass disconnect like that and everyone logs in at once, it usually won't allow it. Because normally it's only like 30 minutes after the servers come up where you can't transfer. But right after that, I'm assuming it won't work either. Alright, anyone else? I don't mind just going in with us 6 and then getting the other 2. Passwords 1227 if anyone else wants to do normal mode hell on rails. I'll ready check in like a minute or two. Somebody on my Steam friends list just logged into Dragon Wilds. That's Dragon Wild. EX is out today. There's never a delay on EX trials. Never has been, never will be. It's been a while refreshing. That's going to be me. It's been a hot minute since I've done it. Anyone else? Anyone else make it back on the ether? For Hell on Rails normal mode? I'm doing Hell on Rails Extreme soon, too. Uh-oh, I don't like hearing that. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Oh, no, it's gonna be one of those days, huh? I'm gonna wait a second. It's gonna be one of those days, huh? Guys, at this rate, I'll be lucky if I even get to Extreme. Anyway, back to catching Karambwans. I think it's a DDoS, boss. North America, why? Why do you hate? That's it. We're going to OCE. Unironically, about to be the answer. That's it. We're going to OCE. Good morning, House Patch. We've said DDoSes for the last 10 minutes. Ivy, you chomping? Good morning, Psy Guy. Was not properly logged out. Don't blame me for this. I'm gonna go load up the lodestone real quick. Yeah, you do, Rises. Gonna go load up the lodestone. Oh, they shut down Occult Crescent also. Apparently there was a bug that was causing items to be too rapidly obtained. I just noticed that. They turned off Occult Crescent until they fix it. Yeah, basically it looks like the chests weren't despawning when they opened them. The like bronze chest out on the map. That's a funny bug. But their opener isn't really any stronger. I don't think what you're saying makes any sense. Their opener didn't... They took a huge potency nerf. Like, in full uptime, they're doing 2% less. So in a fully optimal opener, they're not doing more damage than they were before. If your friend can't keep threat on Gunbreakers, that's them not playing right. That has nothing to do with Gunbreaker. Your friend is not playing correctly. or I'll give them a benefit of the doubt. tank stance is bugged. This is not a gunbreaker problem. No, it's purple, blue, green, or pink rises. It's definitely not, has nothing to do with gunbreaker and everything to do with either a bug with tank stance or a personal issue. Yeah, I'll put my gunbreaker at 2.4. I'm scared to try to go back into this. Surely I won't get kicked back in as soon as kicked back out as soon as I get back in, right? If I get lobbed again, I'm going to bed. You're gonna have to be up in 4 hours. No, I'm not, but I want to. Yeah, I was gonna say you have to be up again in 3 hours 45. At this rate, we won't even get to. I won't even get to do extreme before raid time. Yeah, more so my point is, there's no universe where a stanceless gunbreaker ever pulls aggro off of a stanced tank. That would either require a genuine bug or multiple genuine bugs. Or for tank stance to be on. Maybe we should wait a few minutes before we go back into hell. Here's the thing. We either wait a few minutes and see if it's stable, or we go immediately and hope we beat the disconnect. Tough call. We need to wait till everyone is back on first. Oh, and now we're a full 8 to boot. Wait, my PF was still up? I didn't know that could happen. Yeah, it's also very... Oh, is it an ISP? So... Dante, who's in my party, is not a native North American resident, and he hasn't disconnected at all. They actually are playing on NA and not DC. Just luck. We'll see about that. You're in Australia? Alright, never mind. There could be, more than likely, it's a node that's being hopped through. If the servers are properly DDoSed, you don't luckily stay on. When they're brought down, they're brought down. You have a good one, Sam. Yeah, we're just waiting on Shima to get back on. Hello, Azrael. Once Shima's back on, I will ready check and we'll go in. Need to sleep, it's fine. We've had seeming DDoSes. Alright, let's ready check. Let's make a strategy board. Take me in. I mean, the servers also... Maintenance was delayed an hour. Guys? Say yes. Say yes. I really like the way that the Final Fantasy IX boss theme starts. That was a baller way for that version to start. Come here, you train. Hello, Mr. Doom Train. Please don't disconnect us. That's a baller version. Hey, it looks like you can fall off, by the way.
We're in it now! I'm counting on you!
Don't worry, we got this, Lamul. Lightning X. Oh, okay. Those are two different elevations. So when you're on the, yeah, when you're on the platforms later, you'll have to dodge each respective one. Windpipe. Is this a knockback? It's a pull in. Ah, okay. I saw the word wind, so I was like, Unlimited Express. What's this do? Oh! Alright, now we've got some line of sight. Turret crossing, so use these for line of sight. Alright, see which one's going first. Check the cast. That one's going first. Lightning Express. Looks like it's still safe to get knocked all the way back. Oh, and then get up in front. Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised. Oh, you can use these to prevent getting pulled in, can't you? Sausage wants in the office. Now's not the right time. Oh, I didn't even look on the sides. Alright, those are gone. I'll let you in a few minutes, Sausage, I promise. I think this is the next knockback. This is next platform. Alright, same deal. New platform. God, he's so expressive. Go up. Yep. And then you can jump back down. Okay, and then you have to look at his head. When the top part is glowing, it means you have to be down below. Yeah, that's what it is. And this is up top on the... This is up top on the left. This is really cool so far. This is next platform, which is another flat car. What a banger theme. Runaway train. Alright, what does that do? Oh, this is how he does his ultimate attack. Look! There he is! Oh, kill the ether. There's also an... Oh, God! Is that aiming at a tank? It sure is. That's aiming at the tank. Oh. Look at the little tiny one. Be careful about moving too much. It's probably best if you just position like opposite of it. And then everyone else steps aside. The less you move, the better. I'm gonna get out of the middle. Here it comes! I wouldn't stand there if I were you guys. I wouldn't stand there. I wouldn't stand there. Okay, you lived. Never mind.
What's in there? You're still on board, right?
Oh, he's got the hands now. Oh, he's got the hands.
Ethereal arms?
Even he's like, what? This train suplexes us now. I'd assume you don't want to be in there by the time it finishes casting. Obviously, tanks on normal mode don't give a shit, but... Oh, it's moving! It's moving along the path. Why does this train have... Oh, God. Guys, get to the next one. Ugh. He suplexed the train. Doom Train suplexed the train. Watch for the head-on emissions as well. Okay, so it's moving along the path. Alright, it's still there. It's moving again. Looks like it's going to be ending here this time. Yeah, so he has multiple paces with which he does that. Alright, look at... Okay, so this is B... Looks like down low. And watch the lasers. Oh! Damn it! Guys, we didn't make it. It's a really cool fight, though. Guys. I'm gonna go get sausage. Saucy, get in here. Yeah, that's the third time we've disconnected. Yeah, that's only the third time I've seen. Guys, I think disconnecting might be a DPS loss. Anyway, back to fishing Karambons. Alright, now we just all get back in and then we quickly clear the fight. North America, why? I'm telling you, we got to go to OCE. I just want to play patch day stuff. So while you're here, if anyone has any Prime subs. You know what? I'll take that too. Thanks for the 5 gifted subs, Zephyr. You know the drill. You know the drill. Anyway, back to fishing Karambons. Saucy. Oh, I guess Saucy went under the bed. Don, thanks for the Prime sub. Total days subbed 4,500. I don't have my sound alerts on because I'm not going to have them playing during MSQ and during new content. Thank you for the Prime sub, highly caffeinated. I do also like being highly caffeinated. So if you know what color you want. Oh, also, Rises, I missed what your vote was. I missed it. And I don't think anyone else got it either. I, too, enjoy caffeine. I mean, we knew Doom Train was the trial boss. We've known that for months. P. Richmond, thank you for the Prime sub. Vote is pink? Okay, let me get those in then. And Zephyr, I got yours as well. When do we get to the ride? We were already there. Most excited for Arcadian's story. And thank you for the Prime subs. I am keeping track of the total over here. And anyone who did sub or gift subs, don't forget, I also have the hair color vote for Desubimer. Sophie will help me get my hair dyed at the end of the month. Blue, purple, pink, or green. Just have to let me know what your vote is. Why are you smiling like that? Hey, Saucy. Just subbed. Oh, refresh the sub so I can add it properly to the list, Azrael. Refresh and actually share the sub. Just to make it go real quick. Trapeze, did you sub? I don't see a sub from you either. If you refreshed it and haven't shared it, I just need it to be shared. Oh, there you go. There you go. That's the thing. I need to actually see it to make sure that it goes through. Trapeze gave me the vote beforehand. And there you go. And Nemlim also has theirs. Now it works. Yeah, it's just my way of making sure. Nemlim, thank you for the 36 months. And thanks for the scam train. Now that she's awake, I can do this. Welcome back, Azrael. Thank you. Did someone say scam train? Sure did. Eden, thank you for the Prime sub. Wait, why do I get dash face? Why do I get dash face? Hey, Saucy. Hey. Saucy. Cat. Is that something in your... Hold on, you've got something in your fur. There you go. I think Ivy's jealous. Alright, train's back. Go. As soon as we're all back in, we gotta go. As soon as we're all back in, as soon as it's 8 out of 8, we gotta go. No, this train suplexes you. Alright, one more. We just need Dante back. Apparently Shima didn't disconnect, by the way. 200 in queue? Oh no! We're not gonna make it. This is a remix of the Final Fantasy IX boss theme. The first mechanic is 2 tank busters, Dante. We're gonna die if you're not here. People are just gonna die immediately. Well, this is still just the normal mode, but it's been pretty cool. Don't worry. Just everyone, as soon as you see it was not a solo tank buster. It is on both tanks. And all the tank busters are on both tanks. Thanks for the 5 gifted subs. Thank you, Lilia. You're gonna mark those down. And also, don't forget you get a vote on the hair color. Go!
I'm counting on you!
Race the DDoS! Everyone, maximum damage. Now. Purple, thank you. If one of the mods could get that added in while I'm doing this, that'd be appreciated. Remember, the next one is the pull-in mechanic. If you're a melee, you probably want to... Well, I guess whichever one you think is better for your thing. It's not like it matters for the tanks, I guess. Well, it does, but there's 2 back-to-back ones. So it's whichever one you want to use it on. Alright. Alright. Watch the turrets. It's gonna be knockback into hide. Step forward. It's gonna be pull in and then hide. It's gonna be tank buster and then next platform.
Get up there!
Yeah, if his mouth glows, it means up. And if his head glows, it means down. Up and to the right. Next platform. And then ad phase.
How many times is it going to do that?
Actual hell on rails trying to race this thing. How does it do that? Alright, watch the little train. Oh! It's coming closer. Guys, it's coming right at us. Ah! Alright, big damage. We gotta beat the DDoS DPS check. He's gonna squish! He's gonna squish! Those are some people committed to the bit. They're like, listen, if we gotta beat the DPS check, I can't be dodging. I understand. I respect it. Well, don't stand in that. Suplex the train. What's up? Looks like front left. Front left. We'll be safe. Alright, hurry. This is where we got disconnected last time. Alright, watch this. So this is down low. This is exactly where we got disconnected last time. It was on this down low. And then also stay low right here. This is up high. Oh! Make sure you don't get knocked up here. If you get sent, yep, that's what I was afraid of. Oh, it looks like you guys are fine though. Actually, that worked because then you got teleported up to avoid the side. Kill it, kill it, kill it before we disconnect. Before the DDoS gets here again. Go, go, go. We must beat the DDoS. We must beat the DDoS. I think we got it. I think we got it. Okay. All right. We beat the North American DDoS DPS check. The Doom Train. Well, someone's got to clear that off the tracks. All right, let's get out of here before it decides to disconnect us. Probably it will disconnect us in the middle of the cutscene. It's a really cool normal mode.
No more adventures, thank you. That was enough bravery for a lifetime. But we did it! We stopped the Doom Train. Well, mostly you did.
I mean, almost entirely me. You drove the train, though.
Before we can celebrate, though, we need to make sure Treno's secure.
There's a few life signatures.
Stray beasts to the south. I've lost track of how many times I've asked you for help, but I need your help again.
No problem, man. A solo instance. Time to get disconnected during the solo instance. The INA will be safe with your comrades while we attend to matters elsewhere. I'll see to the wounded. You try to join them. Be saved at certain points. A short time earlier. Get inside, everyone! Save that man! Oh, that's not good.
No!
Thank you, Krile. Krile with the MVP play.
Can you stand?
How come she gets to one-shot them? I never one-shot them.
Yes! Thank you so much. There were others being attacked over by the canal. Could you possibly...
Of course, I'll go right away. The rest of you should get to the town hall.
All right.
I can't
Krile.
leave anyone behind. I won't.
Time to play as Krile. Let's see. Water and blue, water 2, so that's the
Let's
AoE
make
combo.
sure the evacuation route is clear first.
Oh, okay, I see how it works. That's a lot of dudes.
Done. Now to aid those people by the canal.
Her Picto is very different. She gets the butterfly motif.
Help is on the way!
That's a lot of damage. I'm not gonna lie, the game needs more skills like this butterfly motif anyway. It's very different than most of the skills we actually have. She painted them balloons to help them escape. I like that.
There may be other stragglers.
Now that's using your magic. That's very weird. Shocked citizen? They can't keep making this joke, right? My wife and I will be making for Town Hall straight away. You have my word on that. If you're determined to check on everyone, I won't complain. But do be careful. Whoa, why is the text bubble stop?
That breeze is awfully warm. Oh no! First things first, the fire.
That's it. Paint some water buckets. Paint a Blastoise. Oh, that makes sense.
Take a leaf out of Y'shtola's book.
That's why you gotta call her out like that, Krile. Why you gotta call her out like that? Gonna run away. We could talk about it later.
Not a moment too soon. I hope that was the worst of it.
How about the Behemoth? I thought we were told not to mention this to anyone. Well, that's it. We're dead. Yeah, I remember being warned that my life was on the line if I had mentioned it to anyone.
I'll take care of this. Make for shelter.
It's good to know that Heartbreak Shot shares a cooldown with Butterfly motif. Now is where we come to the rescue.
Is that all of them?
Of course not. One more.
A behemoth!
Always a behemoth. Forever and always a behemoth. Don't worry. I got this. Hello, Y'shtola.
Oh. We cut that rather close.
Hi, Sphene.
Thank goodness you're all right.
Aggressively T-posing Y'shtola.
Ayane has finished the repairs. We need only hold the line until the barrier is in place.
Easy.
And hold the line we will, together.
Just paint some yans. In the coming battle, you will fight as Mr. Happy. Thanks. Thanks, game.
I have no doubt.
Now I'm happy. Alexandrian Cure 5. That's Indom. This Behemoth isn't just good. It's great. I didn't even realize he was actually charging up a trout. I was like, I'll just stand here. This isn't even our last Behemoth in this patch. We already know where there's one other Behemoth.
Thunderheads.
Keep away from the clouds.
Okay.
If I never see another storm. Nowhere is safe with so many of them.
Krile, paint us an umbrella.
Some friendly winds, if you please.
Oh yeah, I guess that works too. Damn.
It worked.
I mean, thank goodness.
How fortunate that bird made such an impression.
Yeah, she painted the bird we killed at the end of Endwalker. Don't worry, I'm sure it'll be fine. Ow. Oh yay, Ecliptic Meteor.
The levin grows more volatile. Something is coming.
Ball lightning.
Ishtola, steam, lend me your strength.
The two of us will disperse these balls of lightning.
How did the lightning know to do that, though?
Just keep the lightning at bay a little longer. Take cover behind the Spriggan.
The Spriggan! We're line of sighting with a Spriggan. Spriggan just takes the fucking meteor to the face. The Spriggan stared into the abyss, and the abyss stared back. Oh man. Listen, it served its purpose. That was a really well-timed Indom. It's basically instantly. Well, so as long as it served its purpose, I'm sure it's fine with the choices that have been made. Oh, sassy. Let's tend to those wounds.
I must say, that was an incredible performance.
Hello, not Jonathan Bailey. I won't get used to it. Oh, how you've grown. I'm so proud of you.
Flatterer.
He too busy.
What is it?
The barrier is restored. The people of Treno may rest easy once more.
Solid barrier. Damn, it's just straight up killed that thing. Just like a real bird into a window.
The perimeter is clear, everyone. And thanks to our guests, the Doom Train has been destroyed. Last but not least, Ayane's fixed the barrier. We don't need to worry about beasts anymore.
Alright, we saved all of the knife. Time to move on.
For a celebration.
The Doom Train is gone for good.
That's our Ayane.
Hey, girl. Hey.
They're safe. All of them.
No. No. Saucy. Not you, Ivy. Aw. She sees them. She knows. Yeah, it's definitely her grandmother. Definitely Krile's grandmother.
Alila?
Alila?
Krile. Does the name Alila mean aught to you?
My mother. Did you know her?
That's your grandmama.
I'm sorry, my dear.
Just say you're her grandmother. She's gonna do the thing where she doesn't want to tell her the truth because she doesn't want her to feel like she has to say. I know.
After you've rested and recovered, I'll tell you the tale.
Okay, maybe she will tell her eventually.
You have no cause to fret, I promise you.
Come on, Grandma.
While Lummel forgot to give the order, bless him, there's work to be done ere we can celebrate. First and foremost, we must see to any injured. Come and find me at Town Hall when you're ready.
I'll be there in a few minutes.
Without further delay, then.
You needn't mind me. My injuries are far from severe.
But your curiosity is another matter, is it not? Your feet will deliver you to Krile all the swifter if you can actually walk on them.
I'd rather not have tumbled to the pavement in front of half the city. I'm none the worse for wear, thanks to Ishtola. But what of yourself? If you have any hurts, we can tend to them now before we see Krile. When am I ever hurt? Krile. Into the mist! They said the thing! Yet part of me is still terrified. Come so far, I can't turn from the truth now. If everyone's feeling up to it, let us go and have our answers. Aw, Sausage is all sprawled out. She loves being in my office with me.
Ere I begin my tale, there is something about our family that you need to understand.
Okay.
We are descendants of the Speakers of Eld, and I myself am the latest to inherit the role. Even as we do our utmost to ensure our people's welfare in our adopted home, it has ever been our duty to find a means to return whence we came. Alas, our ancestral treasure never did answer our prayers. And that left my elder sister, the previous speaker,
I have a treat for you.
mired in doubt. It was then, when she was at her most vulnerable, that preservation reached out to her.
I know all about them.
The key is none other than that relic, and it has been in the safekeeping of our people since time immemorial.
Yes. When lightning threatened this world, we attempted to use the key to flee again, like our ancestors once did. Alas, no matter what we tried, we couldn't invoke its power. We had all but given up when Preservation approached us with an offer of partnership.
We hate those guys. Hey, Calyx. You anywhere here? Are you hiding in
I've heard
Treno?
this part before, from my parents' memories. My mother was your sister.
Oh, there you go. Auntie Krile.
She was. Which makes you an heir to the Speaker's legacy. The last message I received from your parents said that in order to thwart Preservation's design, they must send away both their daughter and the key.
Auntie!
I now understand what became of the former. As for the latter, through conversing with your friends, I gleaned with whom it currently resides.
That me. They reside with me.
And is it your wish that we give it back?
Hey, Ivy, chill.
We Milala are the people of Treno now. Here is where we've put down our roots. The moment Elila relinquished the key, she relinquished our claim to it as well. But be that as it may, my sister gave up not only her life, but her darling daughter, to prevent its misuse. It is my duty to ensure that its new bearer is worthy. So, should it answer your call as it never did ours, how would you use the key's power?
For fun! Sure, to save lives. Yeah, that's what I meant. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah. Save everyone, of course.
For some, that might be a self-serving end. But your deeds are proof that I needn't worry.
Like guy's smiling. That's what I was going to say.
Your friendship with my niece. I dare say that speaks well of your character.
By the by, do you have any records pertaining to the key here in Treno?
Would that we did. But Delilah took everything with her when she joined Preservation. If aught remains, it would be in Alexandria.
And so we find ourselves returned to our original course.
Yeah.
Shale may have made some progress. Perhaps it's time
That's
to bring
true.
our visit to an end.
Are you staying here, Krile? At least a little longer?
By that, I don't mean to say that I don't feel welcome in Treno. You've all been so kind and accommodating. And in many ways, it's my hometown. It's just that, well,
It's
Good
all
morning,
right,
Almia.
my dear.
It's all right.
It is true that some feel bound by blood or birthplace, but I don't believe that your parents would have wanted that for you. They devoted their lives to understanding the key so that future generations would not be burdened by it. As we have chosen Treno, so too should you choose the place you call home. A place where you can bloom and grow with fearless joy.
Everywhere. Hey, no problem, Almia. Glad to hear it.
I will.
We must give you a proper send-off, though. Wait for us by the gate, will you?
Okay. Do.
A word of caution, Keeper of the Key.
Yeah. The music.
As you know, it is a relic that has traveled across centuries and worlds, passing through countless hands. Oft beckoning to those ruled by ambition or avarice. Indeed, some have wondered if it chooses its master. But I believe differently. I believe that some inexorable force, call it fate, if you will, ushers it from one bearer to the next. Be wary, for fate's regard now falls upon you.
It's back home where it belongs. What the? Who are you and why did you have a Micah pet? Did you see that? She had a stuffed Micah pet. Also, she was an Al Ra, which is the only non-Malala that we've seen at this point. Where is she? Find her! Yeah, I don't think we have seen any Al Ra. I can't recall, because I would have to remember everyone I've seen in Solution 9, but I don't think we've seen any Al Ra before that moment. I mean, I think I saw an Al Ra at the very least. Was that a ghost? Or was that an NPC disappearing as they walked into the house? I think that was just an NPC disappearing as they went. Oh, wait, yep, there they are. That's what it was. It's the person running back and forth. I was like looking around and I looked down and I saw like a shadow and I was like, what the hell? Can we all toss a coin into the fountain?
Thank you all for everything.
We're the ones who should be thanking you. You fought so many times for us.
Yeah, I beat the train.
I've tended to the people's immediate hurts, but see that they receive appropriate care as they recover.
Yeah, we should bring some Porksies back here. Help with the Levin sickness.
I still can't believe you took down the Doom Train. Just like that. You're my hero, truly. And I'm sure Mum and Dad and everyone else we lost will rest easier now that it can never hurt anyone again.
For my part, I cannot thank you enough for supporting my plan for the barrier. Not to mention that we wouldn't even have the electrope to restore it without your aid.
That's because we're a boss.
I can't wait to see what else we can do now that the mine is back in service. Krile.
Oh.
Oh, life.
I was gonna say, it does not sound like
Vanish on
Jonathan
this
Bailey
faraway
at
shore.
all.
Unfurl your fragile petals with fearless joy. Let this sky grant shelter from darkest storm, and here bloom, hand in hand, forevermore. Remember that, will you? Whatever shore you choose.
Of course. Those words and our people will always be in my heart.
After so long without her, I had begun to forget what my sister was like. Her face, her voice, fading like the mist. All I could remember clearly was her resolve as we parted for the last time. But now I've seen her again. In you, sweetheart.
Come in for a hug. Bring it in. Hug tech.
Thank you for bringing her back to me. It is a joy to have met you, Krile.
You too, Aunt Miaili.
I know your home lies far from here, but to us you'll always be family. Come and see us once in a while, won't you?
I am sure we'll be back.
I will.
I don't doubt that we'll be back.
My comrades have found a treatment for Levin sickness, so I'll bring it to Treno as soon as I can.
My, you certainly have no shortage of accomplished friends. We'll await your return, my dear.
We'll be back.
Life is full of surprises when one lives in hope. Isn't that right, Delilah?
Still feels a bit like I'm dreaming, but even should I wake, I'll remember it. I'll remember them. On a practical note, I am more certain than ever that Shale's work will yield vital insights into the key. I look forward to speaking with her when we arrive in Solution 9. If you don't mind, might we first make our way to Resolution? Gossan will be wondering about my absence. Heavens, yes! I apologize for keeping you from your duties for so long. You think nothing of it. I was more than happy to be a part of your adventure. And Gossan will forgive me once I tell him of Treno.
I can't help but notice the quest ends before we get back to Shale.
I'm thinking I might want to just do Arcadian next and leave the EX trial. I don't want to wait till after I do the EX, because I'm doing the EX trial in like 2.5 hours anyway. This explains much. I was wondering why I had seen neither hide nor hair of your majesty these past days. May I ask where you have been? It's quite a long story. However stalwart your companions, traversing the Mist Continent with no knowledge of what awaited you was extraordinarily reckless. That I cannot deny, but it availed us much. We have the opportunity to resume diplomatic relations with a longtime ally. And as I did not, in fact, come to harm, all's well that ends well. Should you feel compelled to go on any excursions in the future, I expect that you will notify me beforehand. Yes, of course. It was remiss of me. I apologize. Sween, you'll have to apologize to this guy. Duty's call is most insistent. Nevertheless, whenever you require my aid, please do not hesitate to seek it. You're back. How'd it go? Did you find a way down? Okay, never mind. Shale will come to us. Treno. I've heard the name. Incredible that it's sheltered the Milala all this time. What's more, the mayor was able to share the story of the key from her perspective. She believes the historical documents pertaining to it are stored in the Preservation's archives. They could be. Though our work isn't done yet, we've made progress on the decryption. I was on my way to the containment complex to review the data in situ. In that case, allow me to accompany you. Though it may be incomplete, I should like to review the information available. We'll contact you as soon as we've made some sense of it. In the meantime, might I suggest that our warrior of light to get a good night's sleep or two? You never know what manner of hellish technology will be after us next. And Krile, I assume you'll be wanting to familiarize yourself with the care and feeding of porksies. Indeed, while I'm aware of the principles, I was needed elsewhere when the others were treating the Levin-afflicted. I shall have to ask Ishtola to instruct me. Yeah, of course, she wants to help all the Malalas. This is the least I can do for my family. Sausage, come here. I intend to visit them whenever possible, but my home will always be here in the source. There's no way I'd rather be. Saucy! Come here. Meanwhile, at the Legion of Doom. Earlier, in Treno. I mean, basically a meanwhile.
Now, there is much to be done.
Especially when Krile shows up and destroys everything.
With access to the mine restored, I'd like to explore methods to expand our food production systems. I look forward to your insights.
This can't be good. Oh, the Aura with the mica pat.
Oh, my poor heart. I only meant to steal a glimpse while we were in the area. But our eyes definitely met, didn't they? Oh, that's not ideal. Such fearsome instincts to perceive me as a threat in an instant. But I shouldn't be surprised. It's the Source's vaunted hero, after all.
It's Calyx.
Halmarut.
Halmarut. There you go.
Oh, dear me.
It's Halmarut.
Oh.
One need hardly be the warrior of light to notice you. You're far from subtle. As if the horns and scales weren't enough, you insist upon dressing for another century. Those clothes must be as old as I am. Where is your robe?
She doesn't like it.
You mean the robe that practically announces me as an Ascian? Not that I don't intend to reveal that detail, but it will be at a time of my choosing. Besides, if one of us can't help but draw the eye, it's you. Oh, Calyx, how you've grown. Smaller, that is. And surprisingly cute-ish.
Put me down.
Jests aside, we will be departing the 9th all too soon. If you wish to say your goodbyes, I could find you a vessel and mold it to match your preferred presentation.
Don't you dare. I will not debase myself by occupying a living body ever again.
You're right. This is way better, Calyx.
To travel the rift as you do requires the shedding of one's flesh, does it not?
Yes, you would never want to debase yourself.
I apologize if I upset you. Your understanding is, in essence, correct. The magics cannot bring a vessel through the rift. Ergo, you must discard it and assume a form of pure ether until you reach the other side. However, That doesn't mean you need to discard everything like so much refuse. Using fissures such as this, one can easily send small amounts of matter between reflections.
Okay.
Matter such as your archived memories.
All the more reason to remain as I am. At present, I could pass through a fissure myself. And as this form suffices for surveying the material realm, I see no reason to expend effort searching for a replacement.
Fair.
I wish only to observe. That is enough.
Very well. I shan't press. Nevertheless, odd though you may look, I would encourage you to bid farewell to those to whom you have attachment. For now that you failed, unless our hero changes course, this world is doomed to die.
I wonder if that's just them thinking their way is the only way.
I had hoped to banish death from their lives. Why should it come to all, whether they will it or no? Why must any accept this burden and grief? It was never about any one person. So no. There are none with whom I would exchange fond farewells. But so long as mankind yet survives, I can hold fast to my faith. That my life's work might again bring someone salvation.
Hold fast you must, as we press ever onward. For soon it begins, and every world shall tremble. The Winterers must be prepared to outlast the great Withering to come.
The Withering?
That's your ominous prediction, is it?
No. It's nature's proclamation. Can't you hear it? It echoes in the silence, left by the will of the star.
I'm assuming she's saying that with Hydaelyn and Zodiark dead, the planets effectively are just dying at all times. Being left by the echo, left by the will of the star, to me implies the loss of Hydaelyn and Zodiark effectively is fucked everything. Halmaret was very much more chill on the surface. And Calyx is getting more time. I enjoyed Calyx's introduction, but he clearly needed more and more time. The planet has no core. I mean, I guess it kind of makes sense. Hydaelyn's the one who broke the star into all the reflections. And now they're gone. Like, the thing that broke them apart and effectively allowed them all to coexist, and the thing that they were jailing are both gone. So how do the worlds maintain? I wonder if this is also attempting to answer the question of how the planets exist in space in general.